Well, we have a queer news update. A queer news update, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I'm going to start doing more videos like this whenever I see these SJW types go way out in left field. They don't represent me. And yes, I am part of the LGBTQ community. I'm into daddy types. Did you know that? So this is at Breitbart talking about NPR, National Public Radio, who I affectionately like to call National Propaganda Radio. There's a story by Penny Starr, last name Starr. This came out last night. And they've got a photo here of the rainbow flag with two people holding hands. Big photo of the rainbow flag with people holding hands. But it says, NPR wants to queer the youth. Date yourself. Redefine sex. STDs are not dirty. And dirty is in quotes. National Public Radio used July 4th to broadcast a segment about queer sex ed, which promotes self-pleasuring, redefined sex, and denounces the terrible lie that STDs make one dirty. The story is part of the left-wing media's Life Kit series, which it describes as service journalism. This report is titled The Importance of Inclusion in Sex Ed. NPR framed the story by connecting it to Florida's parental rights and education law, which it called the Don't Say Gay legislation. Similar to Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which turned out to be a disaster. Quote, more than a dozen states have proposed similar bills, the NPR host said. This could affect what students are taught in sex ed. For NPR's Life Kit, Lily Quiroz, I believe that's how you pronounce it, it's Q-U-I-R-O-Z, explains the basics of queer sex education. The NPR reporter interviewed a sexuality educator who also founded and performs at a venue, get this folks, called Vulgar in Mexico City. Wow. This is just scary, folks. This is really, really scary. As I said, these people do not represent me. One of the awesome opportunities about being a queer person is that we may not be as entrenched in some of the gender narratives and roles that can be kind of prescriptive around sexuality. Elena Gioconda Davis said, so I think it can be a really amazing opportunity for us to explore our sexuality outside of those norms and patterns. Of course, they've got to be abnormal, right? The more extreme, the better. Let's push the envelope as far as we can. Open that envelope. Go ahead, just open it. Let's go back to ancient Greece, ancient Rome. And Melina Gaze encourages you to create your own definition of sex, the reporter said, using the sexuality educator's stage name. Hi, my name's Glitter. Come see my show. It's Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. At the Foot Fetish. I'm sorry I had to throw that in there. I couldn't keep a straight face saying that. Sorry. There you go. Go see Glitter at 7 o'clock Tuesdays at the Foot Fetish. I'm including this in the video, okay? For me, it would be like pleasure-oriented experiences or interactions that involve some sort of arousal. You know, that doesn't mean that it has to end in the big O. The reporter then advances the idea of dating oneself and self-pleasuring. Let's back it up for a moment. Why is this segment being promoted on NPR? NPR needs to stick with what it's best at, which is playing really bad, boring classical music, cheesy, old-time jazz, and reporting the news in their dull voice. That's what they need to do. Their low, dull voice. All right, the reporter. I'm having a great time doing this, folks. I saw the story. I couldn't resist. I had to share this with the audience. All right, y'all, the reporter said. Our second takeaway is that you get to know your body and discover what pleasures you like the most. So, why do we even have sex? Well, for one reason, many of us enjoy the pleasure it gives us, right? And one of the best parts about it is that we can access a lot of that pleasure on our own. So set the mood, just like you might for someone you're interested in, and have a date night for yourself. Explore every inch of your body. Ew. Oh, baby. And the report includes downplaying the dangers of STD infections and the unfair stigma and terrible lie that these diseases are dirty. I think the biggest thing is that STIs make you dirty, which is just a terrible lie, Davis said. And also, I think the other one is like, if you get an STI, like your sex life like is over. Like, no, most STIs are like curable or treatable because, you know, like, I'm from the Valley. But I want you to go see my show because my name's Glitter. I'm at the Foot Fetish Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. And it doesn't have to be. Like this mark of shame. Like to know. So this is at Breitbart. Story by Penny Starr came out last night. NPR wants to queer the youth. Date yourself, redefine sex, and STDs are not dirty. I can guarantee you, this is going to come down the line somewhere. I can guarantee you, people with STDs or STIs are going to want special rights. You think I'm joking? You wait and you just see. You wait and see. That is going to happen. People with STIs are not going to want special rights. You straight people out there, you need to get on the game here. Get on the ball. Get on the action here. Demand your rights. Start promoting what makes you feel good as a straight person when it comes to the bedroom. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. You can also find me at Instagram, #JasonComposes. Follow me at Twitter, Culture Confederacy at Twitter. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this great country, and I'll catch you next time.